Redirecting Our Destiny by Irving S. Cooper, read by Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. Redirecting our destiny. It is always possible to neutralize a force by directing against it another force equal in power and moving in an opposite direction. Thus, if we have made mistakes in the past, we can, to a considerable extent, modify the results by setting in operation neutralizing forces. If we send out a strong thought of love immediately after we have made the mistake of thinking a thought of hate, we can overcome what otherwise would have been the inevitable effect of the hate. This great possibility of modifying destiny should not be overlooked. Is it right to speak of any law of nature as merciless? Do we call gravity merciless because one day, while walking along a river bank, the soil gave way under our feet and gravity dragged us to the rocks below? Of course we do not, because we realise that if gravity ceased but for a single instant, there would be a terrific explosion and this earth would drift off through space as a mere cloud of impalpable dust. Do we call nature cruel because she produces a diseased condition of our physical bodies when we become dissipated and neglect our health? Then why should we do so if the result of some similar lack of self-control for one reason or another does not come at once but is postponed until a future life? Are we not the same souls and retain full memories of all past lives, which, after all, are only days in our greater soul life? Nature is most wise in enabling us physically to forget the past and start with a clean record. How many have wished and prayed for that very boon in this life? Memories are frequently a handicap and even a torment when accompanied by remorse. It is for this reason, among others, that we start afresh each life on earth. Furthermore, full memories of all past lives would make it possible to a considerable extent to anticipate the future, because we could pick out the causes which would produce coming events. Now recall some month or year which was filled with sorrow and difficulty. Would we have had the courage to face that period had we known what was coming? Our very ignorance of the future was an enormous advantage, and because we did not see the events until they were actually upon us, we were victorious over them in the end. Knowledge of the future, at our present stage of evolution, would be a curse and not a help, and the cause of countless failures, where ignorance of what is to be brings success. What we do bring with us in a new incarnation, however, is the essence of our past experiences in the form of innate faculties and the voice of conscience. Whenever in business an old set of account books is closed and a new set opened, only the balances are brought forward. So when we commence a new incarnation, we bring the summation of our past experiences in a form most suited to the needs and emergencies of physical life. Hence, those qualities of character, those powers to achieve, those inborn faculties which make one child different from another.